She was a little concerned because she knows her husband is a big fat cheater when it comes to family games, and they're going to have people over the house playing games. Do we warn the family coming over? Do we not? What do we do?
So, yeah, they were invited to a game night, and they were going to go play board games with some other adults. However, she knows a little something about her husband when it comes to board games. He's a cheater. He always cheats. So she didn't know how to handle this, and she didn't want to make a big scene, but she wanted to call him out. But at the same time, she was worried if they go over there and they play and he did cheat, should she call him out? What if another couple calls him out? Because when she has spoken to him about it before, he got very defensive about it. Again, I want to remind you guys, we're talking about board games here. So we had to check in and see how the actual game night went with the other couples, whether he cheated, if he got busted. And then my suggestion was to give one of the other women in the couples a heads up, like, hey, funny story. My husband cannot help himself. He's so competitive. He cheats every time he plays board games. So if he does, please call him out.
You guys ever have anybody in the family that you caught cheating at a board game?
My baby sister is known for it.
Is that right?
Yeah, she cheats pretty much every time. And we know it.
Yeah.
We let her get away with it when she was younger, but as we got older, we was like, enough is enough.
Yeah. Well, you created this one. All right, so the latest email goes like this. I followed your suggestion and looped in one of our friends in the group about my husband's tendency to cheat during board games. Tried to make it seem funny, and she laughed along with me, agreeing to call him out if she saw him cheating. At first, seemed like a great plan. In the first game, my husband was caught cheating, and everyone laughed it off. He denied it, but he seemed kind of embarrassed. However, as the night went on, it became less funny. My husband was caught cheating again, and this time he got really defensive. Everyone started to become overly aware, and it was starting to get awkward. The last game of the night was really uncomfortable, and my husband was really upset afterward. He denies cheating and thinks that everyone was just picking on him. I tried to defend him, but it just made things worse. I don't know what to do now. I thought this was a harmless and funny way to deal with my husband's cheating, but it ended up making things worse. I'm worried that this could impact our friendships and that everyone will start to see my husband differently. 1-855-BERT Show.
I'm starting to wonder if he needs to speak to somebody, because this is like, it's something small and trivial, but to continually do it and then get mad when you get called out on it. Like, at the end of the day, he's wrong for cheating.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so, and him getting defensive, that's like, and that's just a human trait, and a lot of people do it. Like, when you're wrong and you get called out for being wrong, you are embarrassed, so you lash out and you get super defensive. Then later you're like, yeah, A, that was an overreaction. B, I shouldn't have done that. It doesn't look like he's getting to that second part. So I feel like this is a bigger issue than just cheating at board games.
I agree. I think this is huge. I mean, the cheating on the board game is one thing, but you would think after you almost get caught or you get caught the first time, you would be like, all right, this ain't the game to cheat on. I'll do it next time. But for him to keep cheating after they done caught you cheating and then fight them over it when you know you have this issue, yeah, I think this is a bigger problem than just board games.
And I think this does go on your permanent record.
With your friends, yeah.
Yeah, like if something happens to him in the future where there's some kind of question about his character, right? And the only thing you really know about this dude is that he's cheating on board games, you might say something like, well, it's possible that he did that. I mean, dude was cheating right in front of our face the entire weekend and wouldn't admit it. So I think one of these things kind of does go on your character resume.
That's true. If he ever gets caught in a spot where she thinks like infidelity might be going on, he can't even defend himself.
Right.
If you cheat on a board game, why wouldn't you cheat on your wife?
I mean, at what point do you just go, okay, you guys, you know what, you nailed me, and then just start playing legit?
That's why I'm thinking like there's something deep-seated going on here that he feels compelled to cheat at these board games. And so,
like, why do you want to win at Candyland so bad?
Right.
Like, what is it that happened?
That's different.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Candyland is different. Now, I'm not saying cheating, but I'm just saying don't let your 3-year-old rock your world in Candyland. Okay?
I didn't mean to trigger you.
but I mean, I don't want her to feel. I don't want her to feel bad because I don't think she did anything wrong.
No, I mean, I think she is making excuses for herself. She wasn't doing this for it to be like harmless fun. She wanted to put an end to it, and she hasn't been able to stop it.
And it
so she pretty
backfired.
much got what she wanted, right? It was uncomfortable enough to maybe where he will stop the next time. So she's not totally innocent in this whole thing. She got what she wanted.
And the fact that he's denying it so hardcore.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, I'm like, what is going on in that brain of his that this is acceptable behavior to him?
Just far too competitive.
The Bert Show.
So first, thanks for watching. Second, you like what you just watched? That just scratches the surface. Get the Bert Show on any podcast platform. We're so good.